Who is wise? One who learns from every man. Silence is a fence for wisdom. A wise man hears one word and understands two. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally. A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds. He who loves wisdom rejoices his father. A wise man is one who knows what he does not know. Wisdom is greater than weapons of war. By three things is the world sustained: law, truth, and peace. He who is slow to anger is better than the mighty. He who has knowledge spares his words. If you want to know a man, look at his friends. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. A good heart is better than all the heads in the world. Let your neighbor's honor be as dear to you as your own. Who is strong? He who controls his desires. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. If you see a good deed, acknowledge it. If you see a bad deed, forget it. The highest form of wisdom is kindness. An envious eye does not see truth. The reward of a good deed is the deed itself. The wise man speaks because he has something to say. The fool speaks because he has to say something. One who is content is always rich. The world is not in need of more successful people. The world needs more peacemakers, healers, restorers, storytellers, and lovers of all kinds. Every blade of grass has its angel that bends over it and whispers, "Grow, grow." One who pursues kindness will find life, kindness, and honor. A good name is better than great wealth. The highest form of wisdom is humility. The wise man does not learn from the experience of others, he learns from his own experience. It is not what one says, but rather what one does, that makes all the difference. The purpose of learning is not knowledge, but action. A person should not be too strict with himself. When one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long, and so regretfully, upon the closed door, that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Do not say, "When I have leisure I will study." Perhaps you will not have leisure. The best charity is to prevent a person from needing it. Even a poor man who is kind is considered rich. One who is embarrassed cannot learn. When anger enters, wisdom departs. The true measure of a person is not what he knows, but what he does with what he knows. One who runs after honor will have honor flee from him. Honor your teacher as you honor heaven. The one who is ashamed to ask will remain ignorant. All beginnings are hard. Teach your tongue to say, "I do not know." He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. The wise person does not say everything that comes into his mind. One who is quick to anger is like an idol worshipper. A ruler is not to be appointed unless the community is first consulted. A good word is like a good tree whose root is firmly fixed and whose branches reach to the sky. Let your home be a meeting place for the wise. The greater the scholar, the greater the humility. Do not separate yourself from the community. Whoever destroys a soul, it is considered as if he destroyed an entire world. A person who wishes to give charity should do so with a smile. Words that come from the heart enter the heart. Jealousy, desire, and honor remove a person from the world. The wise person is not one who knows many things, but one who understands one thing deeply. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. It is not the place that honors the person, but the person who honors the place. A person should not be too strict with others. The wise person learns from everyone. A person should not make a vow that he cannot keep. One should never rejoice at the downfall of one's enemy. One who does a kindness for someone else is rewarded more than the person who received the kindness. A person who sees something that is shameful should speak out against it. Love your neighbor as yourself. The best medicine is laughter. Even in a place where there are no people, strive to be a person. The highest form of wisdom is kindness. One should always speak good of others. He who saves one life, saves the entire world. There is no greater joy than the joy of giving. If you want to know the heart of a person, look at how he treats those who are inferior to him. A person's words are like an arrow once spoken, they cannot be taken back. A person's wealth is not measured by what he has, but rather by what he gives. He who is merciful to others, mercy will be shown to him by heaven. A person should not be judged by his past, but rather by his present actions. A person who is always happy will live a long life. The world was created for man to enjoy, but man was created to serve a higher purpose. A person should always strive to be the best version of himself, not the second best version of someone else. A person's reputation is like a delicate glass vase once broken, it can never be fully repaired. The greatest act of charity is to help someone become self-sufficient. One who is trustworthy is more valuable than all the gold in the world. The greatest gift a person can give is his time. A person should always be grateful for what he has, rather than focus on what he lacks. A person should always strive to be compassionate, even in the face of adversity. One who is wise will always be sought after for advice. One who is grateful will always find reasons to be happy.